Most people fail on Facebook because they're playing the wrong game. They're chasing general vlogs and earning pennies. But today, I'm starting a journey to build a brand that targets the $3+ CPM market, the USA and the UK. No, I'm not using a VPN. I'm not using risky hacks. I'm building a legitimate AI-powered digital asset from scratch. This is day one. Let's build the foundation. First, let's clear the air, because this is the biggest myth out there right now. People constantly ask me, should I just use a VPN or a proxy to trick Meta into thinking I'm in the US? The answer is a hard, absolute no. Listen, Meta's algorithm is a multi-billion-dollar machine. It's way smarter than a $5 VPN. Trying to spoof your location is like trying to sneak into a highly exclusive VIP club with a poorly drawn fake ID.
Real.
They will catch you.
I turned 21 last week.
And when they do,
nice try, kid. Move along.
That's a one-way ticket to a shadow ban, or worse, waking up to see your account permanently disabled after months of hard work. So, how do we actually reach a US audience from halfway across the world? Pause. We play the organic game. We target the algorithm, not the IP address. The algorithm doesn't care where your computer is sitting. It cares about engagement. If you create high-end, hyper-relevant content that speaks directly to a Western audience using their trends, their aesthetics, and their language nuances, Meta will automatically push it to them. The algorithm's only job is to keep high-value users on the platform. Our job is to give it the exact content it needs to do that. Now that we know the rules, let's build the asset. And it starts with branding. To build a brand that commands a high CPM, you need a name that sticks and instantly screams premium. I didn't waste hours agonizing over this. I just opened up my AI assistant and gave it a very specific prompt. I told it to generate brand names that sound authoritative, modern, and built for a Western audience. You want names like TechFlow AI or Quantum Insights. You absolutely do not want a name like Random Gaming 123 or Daily Funny Clips. The name sets the tone before they even watch a single second of your video. Once you have the name, you need the bio. Most people treat the About section like an afterthought. Huge mistake. Your bio isn't just for the people who visit your page. It is a direct signal to Meta's algorithm. It is your mission statement. If your bio clearly states what value you provide and exactly who it is for, the algorithm uses those keywords to start finding your initial audience. From day one, you must treat your page like a media company, not a weekend hobby. A company has a clear identity, a target demographic, and a standard of quality. Let's set that standard right now. Now we have the foundation. But a foundation is nothing without an engine. Most creators burn out because they wake up every single morning, stare at a blank screen, and ask, what should I post today? That is a guaranteed recipe for failure. I don't waste my time writing scripts daily. I build systems. Enter Claude and Gemini. I don't use these as simple chatbots. They are my entire creative team. But here is the secret most people miss. If you are using the free versions of these AI tools, you are going to hit your message limits extremely fast if you ask them for one thing at a time. So, how do we bypass this? We use the ultimate cheat code, batching. Instead of asking the AI to write one single script, I use a highly specific mega prompt. I tell Claude, act as a top-tier social media strategist. Generate a cohesive 4-day content calendar for my niche. I need the hook, the core script, the exact visual prompts, and the SEO-optimized headlines, all in one single response. Look at this. Wait 1 second for visual of the AI generating the table. In 10 seconds, I have 4 complete video blueprints. I have the exact words to say, the exact images to generate, and the headlines designed to trigger the algorithm in our favor. Once I have this, I batch create. I record all 4 voiceovers in one sitting. I generate all the visuals in one sitting. What takes an amateur 5 days of stressing out and inconsistent posting takes me exactly 2 hours on a Sunday afternoon. It's all about ruthless efficiency. Don't reinvent the wheel every single day. You automate the strategy so you can focus entirely on the growth. We have our engine and we have our scripts. Now, let's talk about the visuals. Everyone is using AI image generators right now, but here is the massive trap that kills new pages before they even take off. When you download a raw image straight from an AI tool and upload it directly to Meta, it carries hidden metadata. This invisible data basically screams to the algorithm, hey, I was generated by a bot. If your page is brand new, the system might instantly flag this as low-effort AI spam and silently throttle your reach. You'll get 0 views and you won't even know why. So, how do we bypass this algorithmic trap? We sanitize the file. Here is my exact visual workflow. I generate the base image using a highly structured prompt, but I never upload that raw file. Instead, I drag it straight into Photoshop or Canva. I treat it like raw camera footage. I tweak the contrast, maybe adjust the color grading slightly to fit my brand, or add a subtle 1% noise layer to give it a realistic texture. Then, and this is the crucial part, I export it as a completely new file. By doing this, we wipe the raw AI metadata. To the platform, this isn't a cheap AI ripoff anymore. It is a fresh, original digital asset edited by a human. Now, getting those hyper-realistic premium images isn't just luck, it's all in the prompt engineering. I don't want you wasting hours guessing the right words, so I've dropped the exact prompt structures I use right in the description below. Copy them, tweak them, and use them to create the high-end aesthetics that Western audiences actually click on. Alright, everything is set up, but here is the brutal reality of Facebook right now. How do you actually get those first crucial 100 followers? If you just sit there and only post photos, you are dead in the water. Standard organic reach for brand new pages is practically zero. So, what's the growth hack? Reels. Meta is currently in an all-out war with TikTok, and they are desperately pushing short-form video content. We are going to exploit that algorithm battle. Reels will be our primary engine for organic, free growth. But we aren't just going to wait around and hope the algorithm figures out who we are. We need to jumpstart the machine. This is a strategy I call algorithm seeding. I am taking exactly $5, the cost of a cheap cup of coffee, and I am putting it behind a highly targeted boost on my absolute best piece of content. Listen to me carefully. This is not about buying followers. This is about injecting precise data into Meta's system. By spending that $5, I am forcing the algorithm to show my content to my exact target profile in the USA and the UK. Once it sees that those specific people are clicking and engaging, the algorithm learns. It now knows exactly what kind of high-value audience to suggest my future organic content to. I just hit publish on that campaign. I'm going to let the data roll in, and I will show you the exact uncensored results of that $5 boost in the next video.
This is the start. I'm doing this live, no secrets. Subscribe to follow the journey, and let's see if we can hit that high CPM target together. Let's get to work.